Okay, funny story. My wife was listening to my podcast the other day. Yes, she does that. And she said, "What's this thing called Whatnot you keep talking about on your podcast? Are you shopping without me?" Yes, I am. I'm cheating on you. It's called Whatnot. It's live shopping with chat, and it's a lot of fun. Look, I coach a lot of people online. I coach people to make money online. Most don't know how to do it. And I have been telling a few lately to go to Whatnot, see what they're doing, and give it a try. If you're a Whatnot seller, you really shine, and your people find you. And that's a big deal because if you're selling online, they need to find you for you to make money, right? And then they become repeat customers because they see your face, not just your logo. Whatnot is the largest dedicated live shopping platform, whether it's beauty, it's collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies. Yep, cookies. Sellers are building real thriving businesses. Anyone can do it too. Some people on Whatnot are selling, get this, 10 times as much as they do on other major marketplaces. And you don't know this, but Whatnot buyers spend more than an hour on the app every day. They're not browsing. That's why they call them buyers. They're buying your stuff. So here's how it works. You go live, you showcase your products, and you earn real income. Search Whatnot, WHATNOT, in the App Store, download, and you can start selling right away. So I've been talking about the glasses I ordered from Zenni Optical, my sponsor. Now, I've never ordered glasses online before. I didn't trust it, to be honest. But mine had a scratch, and Zenni was my sponsor, so I kind of sort of had to do it, right? I mean, I can't tell you about it if I haven't done it. So my previous thinking was, prices are too cheap. These can't be good. I'm not going to like them. I'm picky. I take that back. Mine costs about $70, and I can't tell the difference from the $500 pair I purchased 2 months ago. By the way, my wife likes them too. She said they look good on your face, and I want some too. And at about $70 or less, I can buy them. I am surprised, and I'm a customer. Zenni Optical has prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, all starting at under $30. Go to Zenni.com, pick a frame, upload your prescription. They'll ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And Zenni has that virtual try-on, so you can see exactly how the frames look on your face, and that is very cool and confidence building. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now it's time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out pretty quick, so don't sit on this. Go to Zenni.com/podcast, promo code podcast15.
Never give up, fighting till the end, gotta get back up. No time for loss, fighting till the end no matter what the cost. Keep moving, gotta get back up. What? Keep moving, gotta get back up. Keep moving, gotta get back up. What? Keep moving, gotta get back up.
Happy Friday. Come on in. We got stuff, we got places for you here. Just come on and have a good time, bud. And can you believe it? Listen closely. My voice, about 70% back now? Maybe a little more than that. 2 long weeks of the effect of anesthesia and then jamming a tube down my throat when I had my hip replacement. Feeling better. And if I may, just a personal thing. First time in 13 days, I got out of bed this morning feeling like myself. Like, okay, we crossed the Rubicon. Here we go. Today, I want to give you a very easy way to make change. Change is difficult sometimes. You may be sitting around today saying, if I could only figure out what I want to do, how am I going to go about doing it? A lot of us do that. You're probably doing it right now, all right? I know I do. Gosh, if I could just figure out what I want and figure out how to go after it, maybe that would fix. Yeah, I get it. And there's no doubt it works better that way. I mean, if you have a clear goal and you know exactly where you're supposed to go, yeah, it's a whole lot easier. But what if you don't? And what if you still want to make a change in your life somehow? It happens automatically, whether you want to or not, and we'll give you a very easy way of thinking today. Maybe you can take a breath today. Just a small breath, maybe big breath. I don't know. We'll see. How are you? My name is Scott Smith. I'm the founder and the chief motivating officer here at motivationmove.com. Happy to have you here today. I mentioned earlier in the week, talking to my Face Your Passion group, we're going to open this up here maybe in a couple of weeks. I'm slowly growing the group. It is just an amazing group of people. We are masterminding at a crazy level and just making real change. And we always get into the productivity thing. So I talked about my perfect week planner. We are together in the group working on a new version of it. It's going to be awesome because they're using it. They're using it as much as I am. If you would like a way to think about making your life easier, blocking your calendar out and really controlling your time, go get it. perfectweekplanner.com. Go get it. When the new one comes out, I'll send you an email. I'll send you the update too. At least you get started, okay? So since it's a Friday, we always begin a Friday by asking a very simple question. How do I want to feel? Now, from a guy that just had my hip replaced, I can tell you how I wanted to feel. Pretty much normal. That's about it. It was not any fun. The first week was really, really bad. Anybody who's been through major surgery knows that. Second week, I started to come around a little bit, but that was my big thing. I just wanted to get out of bed and feel normal. And it happened today. I got up and said, wait a second, I woke up at 5 o'clock this morning, ready to go. So it's like my body just kind of crossed into a new mode today. But you can do it whether you've had surgery or not. You can do it every single day. You can literally say, how do I want to feel? And then sit back and give yourself 30 seconds to take in the answer. Now, let me stop for a second here. A lot of people I work with, I will often say, stop lying to yourself. Stand in front of the mirror and look at yourself and be honest with yourself if you can, and stop lying to yourself. But I don't even think that's it completely. I think it's just a lack of awareness. And that's the big thing we do in Face Your Passion. We become aware of what we're doing. And just like Brian said the other day, man, now I'm aware. I don't know if I want to be. When you take the time to ask how you really want to feel in your life, regardless of what's going on around you, regardless of what's impacting you, and you say, I'm just going to listen to myself, suddenly it starts to happen. So do it if you want to, do it if not, I don't care. I'm just telling you, you have control over that. So do it. Ask yourself the question, how do you want to feel? So the last couple of years or so, as time has gone on for me, I have been reinventing myself. In fact, I guess I can go so far as to say I'm reinventing myself pretty well constantly. If there's anything in my life you'll find to be the same, there's a lot that's always very, very consistent. But the thing that's always changing is the fact that I'm always changing. Always looking to iterate, always looking to remove things from my world. People say, where do you spend most of your time? Well, if I'm not spending my time focused on what I want to do, I'm spending my time taking away the stuff I don't want to do. It's a constant for me. It's like I make a mess and clean up a mess nonstop. That's what I'm doing. So I've always focused on change in my life, and that's what I help people with for the most part. And I call it Operation Reinvention. It's a personal thing for me. It's a personal thing for you. It's Operation Reinvention. Let's go after it. Let's do it. But when I started out several years ago, I recognized that I didn't have much of a plan. Wait a second, Scott, you're supposed to have a master plan. You need to know exactly what you're going to do before you go do it. I'm with you. I mean, all the motivational guys say that, right? I know a lot of them. They don't have a plan. They're winging it as much as anybody else is. So I know if we have an actual step-by-step plan, a roadmap, we can get there faster for sure. But in how many areas of your life, when you're going into something brand new or making a big change in your life, do you have an actual step-by-step roadmap? Can you even figure it out in any way? Answer, no way. Until you do it, you're not going to figure it out. So having said that, instead of getting bummed out and freaked out, right? We just have to have a different mindset. So pay attention to a mindset that I've used over time. It comes down to a single change. If I'm looking at my life and I want to change something about my life, I look at it and say, okay, what single change can I make that's going to automatically make everything better? It's going to disrupt everything, and it's going to make my life and put me in a better place. What's it going to be? And usually what will happen is I'll say, well, I don't know what it is, but I'm not going to do what I was doing. Let me give you an example, if I may. For years and years, I've been in the audio production world. I started out as a disc jockey, got into voiceover production, did film, TV, all kinds of stuff. When I came into this world, I did the same thing. So I had all the fancy dancy stuff. I used a program called Pro Tools, which I love to death like crazy, but it's way overkill for what I do, and it's a lot of work and a lot of maintenance. So I've been, how do I say this nicely, complaining about it for a long time. It was so complicated. And I thought, man, I just don't know what I'm going to do here. I don't want to do that, though. So after my surgery, I come in here on Monday having to record a podcast, and guess what broke on me? Again. Used it 15, 16 years now. I said, that's it. I have no idea what I'm going to do, but it's not going to be Pro Tools. So I went back to Adobe Audition, which is a program that's been around about 25 years. Actually, the first program I ever used. And the minute I did it, boom, life simplified, things smoothed out, everything worked. I was happy. I was like, man, what took so darn long? The point is we kind of get stuck in doing things. My ego was stuck there. It was absolutely stuck there. I didn't know quite how to fix it. I was overanalyzing everything about how to do it. But when it finally came down to it, when I was sitting here, knowing that you were looking for a podcast the next morning and knowing I didn't really feel like doing it because I just had major surgery, all of a sudden I went, all right, let's take care of it. You know, what's really interesting is, as this I say many times, Tony Robbins said it first, change happens in an instant. It always does. That was an instant change for me. It had gone on marinating for a couple of years. But what got me there was I really didn't know what to do. So I said, I don't care. I'm just not going to do it the other way. And that's the point here. Goals are cool. You should use them. Sometimes you just got to follow your gut. You got to go with the flow. You got to figure things out along the way. A single change can turn out to be a massive rethinking of your time. You can create time freedom. Everything else will begin to ride the way you want to. So the lesson today, the takeaway today is very simple. And I think it's one that if you pay attention to it, you might find real success. If you'll just relax a little bit and literally spin it around and go, okay, I know I want something out there. I know I do, but I don't know what it is. Then spin around and go, see all that other stuff that I don't like anymore? I don't want that anymore, and I'm not going to do it anymore. Keep doing it as long as you have to until you figure out the path. One last thing, if I may. In my Face Your Passion coaching group, when you come in the group, people come in with the expectation they're going to suddenly discover their passion. And I have to change the marketing of that because that's not what it is. Because see, we don't do that. If you popped in and said, Scott, I just got to find my passion, help me find my passion, I probably can't do that. What I can do, however, is I can say, see all that other stuff around you? Let's become aware of that. Let's start to eliminate that stuff. And let's kind of slowly dig in and unearth and eventually discover what you really love to do. And I will bet every dollar I have that what you love to do, you are doing at least partially every single day, every day of your life right now. You just don't recognize it. Guarantee it. So what one thing can you do that's going to disrupt everything today the way it is? It's going to make your life a little bit different. What is that one thing? And if you can't figure that one thing, look around you and identify a couple of those things that you're just not going to do anymore. You might not change it today, but you will change it tomorrow or the next day. It's coming. The very minute you decide it's not going to happen in your life anymore it's usually the catalyst to get you moving in the direction you want to go. Just ask anybody who's ever decided it is time to get a divorce. One day it wasn't time. The next day, it was time. You can apply that to almost any category in life. All right, have a good weekend. Hopefully I come back Monday with a much stronger voice, less lip noise, all that stuff that goes along with being the way I am right now. See you Monday.
Keep moving.